abusuafo ya sa babiem so on subscribe ya bomdia so ben samai sene be adande nya de ba on sabeko so akebi yen celebrate yen kan de won chem we Listowell a chese we N.P.P guru Kesi pa bet efa eniema enkosu akofo the government mono watwa no kakra wose onye coward no onye obi a ade ne nye so no da so ten we ho enya ono mo into ono ise no watwe no ho afri N.P.P on kakra just all fire akofo all the things are enye bia no wonya kokodro eba beka eho asem so he screen so on that so no it is right now no a list of episode say eye ene wodi ni birthday na so no ebre bi atwam no okokuma ase chese niam esi wo ho no nipa wo share chi chese a man ho kire no because report ebeto dwa say ye ditu akosi ne so agene mobile phone agene car crampa or the call. Inti si Listowell chese enkrofo mkoye sai nyina woni momo na watimanya kokodro aka say e akofo ado ene suma Dampare ema oba kumas ebeje sa anema ni finisem Listowell na ekaka sa anema no chese wafa ye pa enya asem titoa after that no so no net boss ayi ne di edi osafuma for ebana akwakosha ene position no right now no papai ababontin no kasa say the act of Akroma star cd N.Addo no unconstitutional enimrem emfa kwem ani boefu ya no ship Listowell so comment wo ho just watch share the background of Asante Bedi to we crowns and some crack can Asante Bedi to ne bayo we nyina nsem ebubo nyina nsem Listowell no this answer number yes brother come home
one fenyan san kameme na usua misu ye ne amania meko mu ne bibia mu no na si nyum de no wayi mafri mu nti medanyame ase papa se odini akufo ado eye mampani wabopo ahodo na no wosoma Dampare so omekumie memo sa yuwe ma ebi ma menka se kakransa okay wosoma Dampare se omekumi wokuma ase na ya be hwi me ka no birthday class every me nsem ditio gina me so na police wagana ha Mike now say today being your birthday, at least just lower the fire, let's have fun. No, but the birthday is being celebrated with a fire in me. It is how I should thank God. So I disagree. Osoma omo so umekume Dampare udini no. So umekume na no me car. The Yankopon di mi ho afofie na me da so wo enkwan wo techere mada bodwe mu yi. Asida na mdi menyame kwabna asida PSC amdi menyame asida se de atamfu susu fa ye hu ni nyina no kwabna ene nyame achame nkwa na bode afiba akwa sa kamemfie hu a mede ni nyina be ya asida na my friend say, Papa, and Kwaudia Mami, I will never take it for granted. Kwara, what him say? I sent to me on the 28th. No, my findings, my investigation findings, I'm a man who yes. That is why I'm very much at peace with myself. I know the perpetrators, I know the criminals. I know those who were coming to kill me. I know those who have snatched my car. I know from within me. And that gives me much joy. Se obi fawa dia na so obi ye obone na hunhu nipa kra. Wonam kra na otibua buawfo. And all the confirmations and the understanding of what really happened, Kwabra, what happened?
Oh, but we can't use it to.
No.
No,
I won't. No, just the time.
Because of the time.
It is just to give a brighter, understanding to what is hidden. Kwabra obi ntimi wia wo car emfa wo phone enso phone na low battery enko charging for 6 days.
So charge it.
Enso endum no phone after 6 days. Enso phone for 4 days. Only pakoya am robber da. Dampare is to blame. And I say it with all the authority in me. If he likes to challenge it, we should go to court or anywhere. He, as the IGP, he must shout all that effort to take that car and snatch that car and take my phone to look into who caused me and what happens to me.
Maybe because of the position in Tiana.
Beyond the position.
So go and report him.
I won't report him.
Then you have any case. You don't have any case.
I am not a prosecutor. I can't prosecute crime.
No, hold on.
If those that prosecute crime are even my adversaries.
If
your adversary is the prosecutor,
then you don't call that young court.
No. I'm not betting me. Me court. I cannot prosecute crime. No citizen of Ghana can prosecute crime, except you have the powers to do so.
No, but when you know that somebody has wronged you, you report.
I don't have to report the person that has wronged me to himself. Can he be a judge in his own court?
And then what?
So I will wait. Time has been my mightiest judge, and you know it.
And let's wait. Let's move
That
on.
is why I am happy from within me. The beret is signifying that, look, I will revolutionize my spirit to take up the mantle, and it is unto every Ghanaian to speak, because where ebi ana ayeme enye hunto may feel say enye onwa sabre no I be hunto no I may also be compelled. But if you have a system that is able to create armed robbery, able to create criminals, able to create things that will come at human life, that system can never suffice under a democracy. That's why I'm in Beret.
Okay.
And I'll be in Beret till we find democracy.
Till 7th December.
Reborn in Ghana.
7th December.
Yes, 7th December.
That's all.
Yes.
And I heard Professor Ajmendia complaining that it's like we are under military rule. With what you are saying, it just crossed my mind, so that we decided to connect it. And he raised an issue, the way Akufo-Addo is behaving like a military system. Bina ye wasi na obi using veto power to do what. Pastor said uja interview nina, and I said anyway. So we picked this audio from City, right? All right. So we give them the credit. You're going to go to Professor Bafo Ajimendua.
Now all of a sudden, without the boss' knowledge, the leader is dismissed. It throws the whole company, in this case, it throws it ajar. I mean, it will be disoriented for a while. You see, so if the board were aware of these coming changes, maybe some months or weeks ago, I'm sure the board will have met to make sure that the change to be smooth. Right now, when you are ordered to hand over in 4 days or so to somebody else, how such a huge corporation, how do you just prepare your handover notes and make sure everything is in order before you hand over? It's impossible, see, because SNIT is not a one-man company or one-man shop where you can simply call your son and hand over. This is a mammoth financial institution with investments all across the country. So if giving somebody marching orders in 4 days, for me, as I say, it's much of a military rule. And we are not under military rule. I think things must be done with some finesse, not these kinds of arbitrariness. The constitution that we always talk about, that has given a president these extensive powers to appoint and to give no explanation for why he appoints and therefore why he fires. So if we as a people, we are not very satisfied with the way these powers are exercised, then this whole movement to reform the constitution for me becomes very, very pertinent. Because without reforming the constitution and trimming the excessive powers of a president to appoint and disappoint and move people around and all. If these things are done in the larger interest of the country, there's no problem with that. But this is a situation where I think a lot of people are questioning the rationale or the motive for making these important appointments and changes a few months to the end of the tenure of the president. So for me, the critical question is whether we should continue with a constitution that gives the president unrestrained powers.
All right, so Charles, my starting through so Professor Bendia and Rani it is ye Senate boss and yeah the Osafma banner be sure. But when you read the wording, the tonation, people are just worried with the tonation of the letter. When you read it, it's like I say minimum but then I heard Professor Bafo Ajmendia claiming that even the board, Senate board, they were not aware of the changes. So it's like President that story, you know, saying you need to fool, say John Kumau, say Edwin no, say Hwayo, say Slowsu. He decided to do whatever or no first say Bemano Watono. And Uti your senior Professor Ajmendia.
Senator Semna Esino Enyamwakra, and the tonation of the letter, no, you can see it from the character trait of Kofi Asante Bedier, who I mean has been very arrogant since birth and always tried to where he ought not to have ever belonged. Sometimes you see him and you see a caricature of it trying to belong where he ought not to ever belong. So me, I'm not surprised. Like I've always said, I don't expect a Akufo-Addo to make sense ever. I mean, it's sure that new personalities in life would not maybe subscribe to old because I think abeful. But say we're free. Well, the bimu and our bedroom, baby, I drew ya. And a son, my way be a wound TB that won't be done a bear on one. Me hunipa, we jay, and a mehunipa, or Yahoma so. Inti minim the two no Bako or what it takes, or what the wherewithal, like, or you're equipped, or you're skated, and untino. Say on nama with a certain finesse, you can tell say with the Akwedo ye jail, a positive because proud of the oil. Such people who are more even the journey mukrano, who say or wadibu or traits are a like ability, nipa epe. But the oya hand time only be until oya mayaka say Obi. And those are the people are to say Kofi Asante Bedier, you know. Or Chokra Tano Krana, he makes it look as if say or no din a buffo as a cratanim Kofi mena yane afo wajuma Kofi. And it happens when you have a family taking a country to ransom. What you say? One family. And their friends, a criminal syndicate or my form, you know, they always try to look for persons that can best do work and pay. And when it was referenced, say where Japadie document in because I saw that book Emmanuel Omodibu Mino. The third point I am say, Kwabra. Me who be wo baby bebre like Makati canon. It's true say when you say omaye bi e wo GRA.
Last time
I can say that on authority say Public Service Commission this lady ya mo de na kotena GRA ho no. Kwabra oni first degree kra oni bi enye so wo bi onko school onko university bia te se Kofi Asante be die tu onko university bia or find papa certificate and or dey New York University e dey be a lawyer ubusa Kofi Asante be die tu say show me your undergrad certificate only be ne papa wie school e wo Legon ha 1979 ne papa certificate o and or dey New York University at the age of 17 kwabra sa time no na wa boko o Prempeh College we am ya pam no oba akraka bleo ene ho so vacation classes or ya kwotro ye friend say remedial ene no so we omo pam no na offer papa certificate no they got na New York University kwabra he was awarded because they were surprised as to how come a 17-year-old boy will be holding an LLB certificate omo baba chire omo hu so say obi aya bebo chire say Kofi Asante ono so ni papa ni din di Kofi Asante o Kofi Asante certificate ya yampa say obi abewie school your friend Kofi Asante say ai ofre he ni papa ene ni nyina the same name ni papa din di Kofi Asante ono so din di Kofi Asante anu no de tiwa wo so ye lawyer ni no sa mami otiwe oni unim the position kwa no hold wo your friend is saying GRA hono support service division of Ghana Authority
SMD be koso snake boss ene yi na de no kasa ene de wo kasa o feel heat no ye heat na bi buru ni mo feel na think say afi no wati manya no kasa so na Ghana for ho chere ne de no ni position de na bibia ye okay right dey was Ghana for yema ye nimbra ye ho so ye ni aba ye ho so dada o because na ye sa feeling ni ma na wunya e benefit na ye ni bi tie Ghana for nya na be kan chese ye nimbra ye ho so ye ni aba ye ho so dada ati say no o feel the heat kwan ye fa so yi na di no ye na ya o film after no watch the constitution na ebua man na do be president no the same constitution no and wo yedin otutu na say yenim ni nyina dada and I think say after na wo so yedin o filibi na nyo na be kan che Ghana for say yema yenim bran so it is net boss no the kasa no I say any ye pa na the actor and as a kwan ye fa so edigi na di no e on constitutional enimrem enfamrem na the same constitution na ema Akufo the be president no the same constitution na Akufo the yedin tutu na say so where is the democracy that you are talking about yinimi nyina dada ye tie Listowell en sama Okafa Asante be do to ono no tro letter ne de ba bontin just ono sa sign business assurance na otimi so watch say the dimina na Asante be do to editor sa letter no otimi so obi ya arrogant pa na so no Listowell person watch say even the position na Asante be do to occupy no like any class when you sa position no or say certificate Asante be do to the call school no any papa certificate no the call ekoje sa law school certificate no we ensema emu do here pa or say Asante be do to be call school no na nam yi na di we inti na say ye pamono say or person say only certificate bia apart from the papa certificate no the call school no we and semi mode at least wait many board I can sa could draw a babonti abeki kasansem we nye ka least when expose Asante be due to sir non watch say the act na snake boss na is in the all can say no one ono sa Akufo act enye no one enye no one amisha dan just no share AGR hono Kesi na say no say the same thing Akufo act be no ho no no because on expect say Akufo baby be a right that Akufo be a right abnormal ma on Listowell ene no one so Akufo be a fa kwan ma ene on Listowell one or ye ne fa kwan ma no nye no one nye ne ka sansem we so comment section drop your comment we need the name ekoso e the file Listowell or say e Dampare ene beji jene ho nema any snitting a boss ye in a dear just after the work as of the heat at least was reading and then sank a crack and without wasting my time the honey percent musi. Yes, somebody says about subscribe no share my son be about some sabacos like be. It was for your cramming.